some time if we split up.
Probably would, as late as it's getting.
Tell you what, I go down further down the line and you follow up here.
That's what I figured.
What's that?
Well, that just gives me about twice as much fence to check as you.
Well, you're young and healthy.
It'll be dark before I'm through. Maybe I'll spend the night in the lion shack. Come on in the morning.
Suit yourself.
Barkley?
What can I do for you?
Remove your weapon.
Look, if you fellas are figuring on robbing me, well, I gotta...
Silence! Now hear my words. On the morrow, you'll stand before a tribunal of my people to be tried on a charge of murder.
Murder?
There's no more to be said. Now get on your horse.
Look, mister, I don't know what kind of loco talk you're making, but
Enough! He'll be punished properly at the trial. Now put him on his horse. Hurry. The day wanes and we must travel far.
Well, are you ever going to move it? All right, that's 3. Now, you want to try for 4?
You just caught me when I was very tired from riding a fence all day.
Saddest story I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Isn't Heath here yet? Dinner will be spoiled if we wait much longer.
No, and as late as it is, I doubt if he'll be coming in at all.
Well, we'd better eat then. Although I must say, I don't like the idea of his eating from a tin can in that lime shack.
Especially if he knew we were having a beef roast.
The truth of the matter is, I think Heath was looking for an excuse to spend the night out on the range.
You're probably right. Heath told me that once in a while he likes to be off by himself, do a little thinking. Says it makes him appreciate it more when he gets back.
This is the one.
It is?
Pig! Kill him. Kill him right now!
You'd find no gratification in such an action, my child.
Yes, I would.
Silence! When the sun rises, then will he be judged.
And punished according to the laws of our people.
So be it. Now fetch him some food, child. Into the cage.
See what else he's got.
All right. Uh-oh, looky here.
Hey, that's real nice.
Give me that.
How much money you got there, Brother Cyrus?
It counts to better than $20. Okay. Hey, ain't that a lot for him?
You know, Brother Cyrus, for 5 years of living with a man as sick as her husband was in this long period of mourning, well, it ain't good for either her or you.
I know, Brother Benjamin. I know. And I aim to speak to Brother Hammett about that.
Quiet, brethren. We will begin. State your name.
You know my name.
This court has been convened, Heath Barkley, to judge you on a charge of murder. Have you anything to say before sentence is passed?
I don't know what this is all about. But if you think I murdered somebody, then you should turn me over to the sheriff.
No. You killed one of our people. Therefore, you should be tried by our laws. I am no judge, and they're your jurors.
I tell you, there's some mistake. I didn't kill anybody.
You killed this woman's husband
When?
5 days ago.
Mister, you're wrong. 5 days ago, I was home working on my family's ranch, and I can prove that.
He died 5 days ago from a bullet you put in him 5 years ago.
What are you talking about?
His name was Joshua, and he was a man of peace. Yet on the 3rd day of March in the year 1872, while passing by night on the road near White Springs, you accosted him, attempted to rob him, and then shot him. If you deny this, you lie.
I don't deny I was around White Springs about that time. And I shot at someone. The man was trying to rob me. I was bedded down for the night, and he was trying to steal my horse.
Silence. Then you admit you shot Joshua.
I only admit that I shot at someone. I don't know who. I don't even know if I hit him or not.
Your mark was true. The bullet lodged in his back. It could not be removed. It slowly spread poison in his system until that poison killed him.
He was paralyzed from it. He had no feeling from the waist down. He feel nothing at all. He couldn't walk. He couldn't do anything. For 5 years, he was like that.
I had to carry him. Every place he went, like a little baby.
But can't you understand? I didn't murder him. I was only protecting myself and what was mine.
It's Joshua's word against yours.
But he's dead. Look, can't you see I'm not the kind of man that goes around robbing and killing people? Doesn't anybody believe me?
What say you, brethren? Does he speak the truth? So be it. Heath Barkley, you have been found guilty as charged.
I tell you, I'm not guilty.
Your sentence has been prescribed. Eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, and foot for foot. Therefore, as you have taken away life, you must replace it with your own.
You can't kill me for something I didn't do.
I did not say you'd been put to death. I said you must replace it with your own life. You will replace the one that's been taken from us.
What do you mean by that?
In time, perhaps you will learn the goodness of our ways. We are a simple people. We ask for little and take only what Providence provides. We live in righteous fear and look upon one another for sustenance. You, therefore, will provide as Joshua provided.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
By your hand, this woman was left without support or provision. Accordingly now, you will serve her as you're directed.
What do you mean as I'm directed? You can't make me serve her or anybody else.
You will do as you are told, work as you're directed, and live out your days in penance. In doing so, you have been given your only hope for salvation.
What's it gonna be, Brother Barkley? You gonna behave yourself so as we can get along?
Tell him what to do.
I need wood for my fire. It gets cold at night, and I like a nice big fire.
Come along.
Well, now, this is hard to figure. Why? Why Heath didn't get to this part of the fence. I left him just a little beyond here.
Maybe he went after some new wire.
If he wanted Wiry to come home for it, he wouldn't have stayed at the line shack.
Might be trying to get in some extra bunk time.
Uh-huh. Well, now, we'll just see to that.
And on the other hand, maybe he isn't. That enough?
I said I liked a big fire.
That's right, you did. Well, I can't say as I blame you. Warm fire can be kind of comforting to someone who's alone.
Helps.
I'm sorry.
What for?
That you lost your man. That you're alone. No woman should be like that.
Listen, don't you try to soft talk me.
I just said I'm sorry. And I am.
You waste water like it was real easy to get. Well, it ain't. It's got to be carried up from the lake. So from now on, that'll be your job. Now, you get back into your cage. Evening, Bettina. You got enough wood?
For a while. I brung us food.
Well, I'd say that's right fine if I was an old hog. Yeah, lie down there and slop it up.
Don't. If you kill him, you'll be doing him a favor.
All right. I don't want to do him no favors. Bettina, sit down. I want to talk.
What's about?
About you and me. About what I've been saying to Brother Hemet. It ain't right. Us two being the only ones hereabouts that ain't... Bettina, you know I got a feeling for you, don't you?
You forget I'm in mourning for a year.
Well, Brother Hammett could fix that if you was of a mind.
I don't think so.
Time, woman. Just give it a little more time.
Yeah, I sent Collins out to scrape up some more men. He's going to meet us down at the West Gate.
We'll find him. Don't you worry, we'll find him.
It's been 2 nights, Jared.
We know.
Folk, maybe. But you gotta remember, we got a lot of mighty thirsty horses back to camp. So you just keep right on hauling. You and me and Brother Hammett's going to ride down the valley tonight.
What about him?
If we ain't back by morning, Brother David will keep him busy.
I reckon her seeing him work like that kind of satisfies the hate she's got for him.
Just so it don't satisfy it too much.
Where are they going?
Hunting.
At night?
There's fresh meat in the valley.
I mean, there are cattle herds in this valley. Straight all over at this time of year.
If a dumb animal's guided us, we accept it as a gift of Providence. Here's your food.
Providence, huh? Well, that kind of thinking might explain a lot of things.
What do you mean?
Nothing. But if I wait long enough, maybe Providence will provide me with something a little more digestible. Good night. Come along, Brother David.
time. There's nothing under that dirt but rock. Besides, you couldn't get far anyway. Cyrus's dogs won't allow it. They'd catch you and tear you apart if you tried to escape.
Is that for me? Providence moves in mysterious ways.
You'd be no good to me or anyone else if you didn't eat.
That's the kind of stuff Hemet lets you read?
Nobody knows I have it. I found it. You been to places like that?
San Francisco, Barbary Coast, sure, lots of times.
Is it a place of sin?
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
Those women. You find them attractive?
Well, I suppose so. Of course, there's a lot of different ways a woman is attractive to a man.
Am I attractive?
I'd say so. To men like Cyrus and some of those others.
I don't care about them. I'm asking you.
Well, I might be able to give you a better answer if you'd clean yourself up and started looking the way a woman should.
Fred.
Evening, Victoria. Still no luck. Now, Nick and Jared asked me to come by and tell you they're going to bed down the lion shack tonight. And we'll all start looking again at sunup.
Well, thank you very much. I guess I'll go to bed now. Good night.
Good night.
Who's there? Leave whoever you are before you're shamed. You hear me?
Come on.
You can't escape. If you run, they'll kill you.
They can't kill me if they can't find me.
I'll tell them.
No, you won't. Not if you're any kind of a woman, you won't.
How do you know what kind of woman I am? Listen, you can find out. If you say I can speak to Hemi.
No.
Please. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sorry.
They'll find you. They'll bring you back. And you'll be sorry.
Where's Barkley?
He attacked David and he ran off over there.
You take this road. I'll circle above. Bartley, you move one step closer to that horse and I'll be forced to blow your brains out. Temper justice with mercy, Cyrus. Let him down. Now understand me. We are not of a savage nature, but rather a gentle people. For we believe that forgiveness is better than revenge or punishment. I hope by now that you have learned the hopelessness of trying to escape. For the next time, your punishment will not be so simple.
Seeing as how you people are so gentle, so understanding. My family. Their minds are to be set at ease. At least let them know they don't have to worry about me anymore. I mean, you'd expect the same consideration, wouldn't you?
It would weigh heavy on my conscience if others suffered because of your sins. What have you that they may know, would recognize?
I had a coin on a chain. He took it.
Give it to me. I will consider the matter. I'll see him to his tasks. And be wary.
All right, move. You ain't even finished hauling water. Move!
It is only right that his family be set to ease.
It's like he's just vanished. We're running out of places to look.
You sound like you're giving up.
Nobody's giving up, Mother. It's just that the men, well, they're getting tired and they want to get back
Well,
to
then
work.
get other riders.
We already have.
There'll be a dozen men here ready to ride at sunup. Good night, Mother.
Good night, Mother.
It's his lucky coin.
The living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything.
You would do well to put Heath Barkley from your memory. He is as a dead man.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute. It says as a dead man.
Not is a dead man.
Say, seeing as how he's so close to Stockton, what do you say we go on in and have a little refreshment?
I say that's a good idea. A real good idea.
Go away. Let me sleep.
I brought you some coffee. Please, I want to speak to you.
Some other time.
I say again what I said by the lake. I could make life better for you. I could speak to Emmett.
What about?
About you're taking me for your wife. Is it so much to your dislike? I bathed for you. You saw me. And my hair, I washed it and combed it. Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
Then you like me as a woman.
There's a lot more goes into being a woman than just taking a bath and combing her hair.
I feel like a woman. When men look at me, I feel like a woman.
What men? Cyrus, some of those others? They're not men, they're animals.
My husband was just like them. I married him because I was told to. I didn't love him, I couldn't. For a long time, I thought I could never love anyone. Any man. Because I thought they were all like that. But now I'm not sure. You looked at me by the lake and you said, I'm sorry. Please, I don't want your pity.
Wake up, child. Wake up, I say.
You gotta understand, Brother Hammond, it wasn't his fault.
He partook of liquor, did he not?
Well, that's what I mean. It was the liquor. You know how it makes him. He couldn't help himself.
That'll be all, Brother Benjamin. Ah, my child. What is it? Did you not sleep well?
I was restless.
It's understandable, very understandable. Considering the trying times you've endured, a woman all alone without... My child, I've decided it'd be wrong for you to suffer any longer. A woman is only made whole by the bonds of marriage, and that's how it should be.
You wish me to remarry so soon?
I wish only for your happiness. Therefore, I decree that your period of mourning be ended. And on the morrow's sun, I will bind you in wedlock to Brother Cyrus.
Cyrus?
Who else among us is without a woman, or she without a man? It is ordained. Come now. Be happy for your salvation from loneliness.
As you wish.
That's better. Now,
About the money your departed husband left you. I believe it was $100, was it not?
Yes.
I'll need $50 of it as a dowry for Brother Cyrus. Now.
Now? I don't understand.
He's been put in jail in Stockton. The money is necessary for his release. And what better use could the money be put to than in behalf of one's betrothed?
I get it. May I go with you? I need cloth for a proper wedding dress.
I'll have the wagon hitched. Be ready in 5 minutes now.
Question about it, this gives us reason to hope. I'll round up the men and meet you out at the ranch in about an hour, all right?
We'll be ready.
Come on.
Now you go purchase your cloth while I get Cyrus.
What's that?
That's called perfume. Here, have a sniff.
How much is it?
The small bottle's $1.
$1. Stuff sure just smell good. You sure do have a lot of nice things in this store.
Why don't you take a look around? You don't have to buy anything you don't want.
Thank you.
Peace, brother.
That purplish cloth sure is pretty.
I'm afraid it's very costly. It isn't cloth, it's pure silk.
I need something like that for my wedding dress. See, I want it to look like this.
Bettina, we're ready to go.
I'm sorry, I'm still looking.
She was just showing me a picture of the dress she wants to make.
A dress like that is not for you. It's the cloth of a Scarlet Woman. This is more fitting. What is the price?
$3.
Pay for it and keep us waiting no longer.
I'll get your size.
Please, I have to hurry.
Audra had that dress made for this photograph last year.
There's no doubt about it. It had to be torn from the family photograph.
Heath carried one around like that in his wallet, only smaller, same as me. What I'd like to know is where'd the girl get it?
Fred, have you got any idea where they might be camping now?
Well, this being the dry season of the year, I'd expect they'd be back in the hills near the lake. At least that's where they camped 2 years ago.
Well, you take your boys and try Blue Lake, and we'll take ours and get you.
All right.
Good night, Brother David.
Good night, Brother Cyrus.
You miss me today, Brother Berkeley? Well, don't you worry. Because after Bettina and me gets married in the morning, we'll have the rest of the day. Just you and me. And the next after. For just as long as you say. Bettina. Bettina, you hear me?
I'm in bed, Cyrus. What do you want?
Well, I come to say goodnight.
Thank you, good night.
That's all?
I'm very tired, Cyrus. I'm going to sleep now.
Well, all right. Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Call it perfume. Is it too much?
Well, considering the rest of this place, no. It's kind of nice. Cyrus should be pleased.
I didn't buy it for Cyrus. I bought it, well, to prove to you that I can be a woman.
Bettina, you are a woman. It's just that...
What? That I'm not enough of a woman? You could teach me. I can learn. It takes a man to teach a woman, doesn't it? The others, Cyrus, and even the man that was my husband. You were right when you said they're animals.
But you're marrying Cyrus tomorrow.
I can't marry him if I'm not here, can I?
You'd run? To where?
Anywhere you take me. I know where they keep the key to the padlock.
We'd need horses.
I can get them.
What about the dogs?
I'll take care of them.
Understand one thing. In case you want to change your mind. Now, there are laws, civilized laws that'll keep them from taking you back. And I'll see to it. And I'll help you get a new start. But as for me, I'm not part of the bargain.
You're a man, Heath Barkley. The only man I've ever known. And I'm learning already. I think I would be disappointed if you were part of the bargain.
Well, there's nothing around here. Let's try Pine Lake. It's 2 miles on up.
pretty one. All picked out. But Hannah wouldn't.
She's dead.
Him. It's his fault she's dead.
All right, hold it right there. Throw him down, boys.
You all right?
I'm all right. This girl was to be wed on the morrow. Why? Why, in the name of justice, couldn't the bullet have found you instead of her? She was trying to help you escape, wasn't she? Why? Why? For 5 years, her heart cried out for vengeance.
You're wrong. It wasn't vengeance.
You corrupted her. The days you spent with her, you stole into her mind like the serpent of Eden. You made her see evil as good.
No. I just gave her a chance to see herself as she could be. As a woman.
You turned her against her own people. Against the memory of her own husband.
Against living here in darkness.
The darkness is outside in your world, where sin and temptation blot out God's light. We kept Bettina away from Satan's reach.
And away from life. There's a lot that's bad in the world. But hiding from it isn't the answer. You've got to fight it. And in the meantime, enjoy all the good. You see, Bettina wasn't trying to free me nearly as much as she was trying to free herself and begin to live. You understand, I have to report what happened here to the sheriff.
I understand.
Afternoon. Mrs. Barkley?
Yes, and this is my daughter, Audra.
Hello.
How do you do? I'm Mr. Birch.
How do you do?
I've got 3 convicts back there for you.
Only 3.
Well, it's all the warden could spare. You want them to go to work right away?
Oh, well, no, you've had a hard journey. Tomorrow morning will be time enough to start work. They'll be quartered in the bunkhouse.
Well, the safest place for them jackals is where they are right now, in the wagon.
Overnight? There's hardly enough room to breathe in there.
They were hired to pick your peach crop. They can breathe when they're working.
I wouldn't quarter an animal in that wagon, Mr. Birch.
If that's the way you want it. I don't know how your men will feel bunking with convicts, ma'am.
The men are on a cattle drive. The bunkhouse is empty. Now, will you please get those men out of that wagon?
Yes, ma'am. All right, away from the door. Come on out. move along. Keep your eyes to yourself. Come on, Damien. What are you waiting for? Come on. That's scum. Worst of the lot. You see what I mean? Jackals like these have to be treated like wild animals. Let them out of their cages and there's no telling what they're liable to do.
Don't touch me.
Come on, baby. Come on, try. Come on, baby. It's good. It's good. Come on.
Come on.
No.
Looks like you've got a little problem there.
Jared,
What are you doing home?
I thought you were going to be in Sacramento for another week.
Well, so did I. But I had to come back to Stockton to check some records at the courthouse. Looks like I'll be here a couple of days. What's the matter with the foal?
We're trying to get him to eat. The mare won't feed him.
Not at all.
Every time he goes near her, she kicks at him.
Well, she'll probably get used to him in a couple of days.
There's some ham in the warmer. Have you had your dinner?
No, and I am starved.
I'll fix you something.
By the way, what's that prison wagon doing out there?
Oh. Well, there was a case of typhoid on the cattle drive, and all the men are in quarantine near Calistoga.
Quarantine? Nick and Heath, too?
Yes, and they won't be back for at least another week, which created a little problem for us. We have a peach crop that should be picked and no one to pick it. So I decided to hire some convicts from the state prison.
You hired convicts?
They arrived this afternoon.
You're for that, aren't you, Jared?
Yeah, I'm for that. But not with everybody gone.
Oh, Jared, all we've ever heard about convicts is they're not to be trusted, that they should be treated like dangerous animals. Now, isn't that the reason we joined the Prison Reform Association? Because we disagreed with that?
Now, Mother, that's not the point.
Isn't it? Next month, we go before the legislature to try and get a parole system started. And when we do, we should be able to offer them more than just theories. Now, Jared, you're a lawyer. Wouldn't it make our case much stronger if we could tell them that we've actually worked with prisoners and that we know from experience they can and will respond to trust and fairness? I'll fix your dinner.
You know, sometimes I think she should have been the lawyer in this family.
I think you're right.
Where are those men quartered?
They're in the bunkhouse.
Jared Barkley.
Mr. Barkley, Mr. Birch. You that Barkley was head of the committee investigating the prisons a while back?
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta be honest with you, Mr. Barkley. I think you folks on the outside got a lot to learn about convicts. I mean, especially this parole business of yours. Now, that ain't gonna work.
What makes you say that?
Criminals can't change, Mr. Barkley. No more than a wildcat can change.
I don't think I agree with that, Mr. Birch.
Yeah. Well, all right. Sit up, Mr. Barkley.
There's no need for that, Mr. Birch. Let them stay where they are.
It's up to you, but they don't deserve no favors, none of them. Let me introduce you. Jamie Stats. He's in for rape and assault. Jack Dobbs. Knifed a rancher in Benicia. Killed him. Damien. Hold up. But for my money, he's the worst of the lot.
You men have been hired to pick peaches. I suppose you've already been told that.
They ain't allowed to talk without permission, Mr. Barkley. Easy to keep them in line that way.
That may be true in prison, Mr. Birch, but not here.
I don't have the authority to change the warden's orders, Mr. Barkley.
I'm giving you that authority. Now, as I understand it, as long as you're on this ranch, you're under my orders. I'll take full responsibility.
As long as you put it that way, Mr. Barkley.
I want you men to understand something. As long as you're on this ranch, you can talk freely, just like any of the other workers. I want you to understand something else. Picking peaches is not as easy as you might think. This ranch has a reputation for three things: good food, clean beds, and fair treatment. Any questions? I'll probably be gone before you leave in the morning, Mr. Birch. So if there's anything you need or want, you check with Mrs. Barkley.
I'll do that.
What are you staring at? House. There's a light on upstairs. I bet it's that yellow-haired gal's window. She's probably sitting in front of her mirror, brushing her hair. Brushing, and brushing, and brushing. Shut up. You know, I was in that room. I'd come up kind of quiet like behind her. And I'd place both my hands on her shoulders. And she'd see him in the mirror. And then I'd smell that perfume on her neck. I'd begin to stroke her hair, slowly. I'd bring my face down close to hers. And then, she'd scream. Sure she would. And I'd take that yellow hair, and I'd wrap it around her neck and pull it tight. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, so nice. Look. I don't want you to get any
gal, you hear? Because I got plans. And I don't want you to spoil them. What do you mean? You heard Barkley. He's one of them reformers like his old lady. They don't like chains or whippings, nothing like that. So what you see? Lots of things can happen with fools like that around. Especially in a peach grove. Psst. Damien. That's the way you figure it, too.
I just figured not to go back.
All right, inside.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am. We're all set, ma'am.
Good. I'll get my horse and take you out to the orchard.
You?
That's right.
Here it is, Mrs. Barkley.
Oh, Silas, put it in the wagon, please.
Yes.
Silas makes a special kind of stew. All it needs is dishing out.
Look at the trained hound.
There's no trained hounds around here, fella. Unless that's what you call someone who works for a living.
All right, what are you waiting for? Get in the cage. Come on, move it. Hands down, jackals. Anything you want to tell them before they start work?
It just occurred to me. I don't even know your names.
What's the matter, you deaf? Lady's asking for your name.
Jack Dobbs, ma'am.
Jack Dobbs. And you're
My name's Jamie Stats.
Jimmy Stats. And you're
Damien.
Damien. That's an interesting name, Damien.
Like the leper.
Do you know anything about peaches, Damien?
Enough to spit out the pits.
Watch your tongue.
Mr. Birch, when the wagon is loaded, drive it to the packing shed at the West End and unload it.
Yes, ma'am. Any one of you know how to drive a team?
Not me. Oh, I never drive a team.
No.
May I see your hands, Damien? Do you mind? There's only one way to get calluses between the fingers like that. From rain.
I can't drive. Get your trained hound to do it.
I said, watch your tongue, jackal.
That's all right, Mr. Birch. I'll drive it myself. I'll see you later, sir.
All right, you've been loafing long enough. Get the basket, start picking the peaches.
No.
I want some water, Birch.
Yeah, you'll get some when we stop for chow. Get that loaded.
Hey, Damien, look here. Fresh mushroom. I ain't had one for years.
No,
Hey, what's the matter with you?
it's red milk mushroom like toadstool.
Toadstool, you sure? Well, it's a good thing you noticed. I might have been killed.
No, it can't kill you. It can make you sick enough to wish you were dead, though.
All right, you two, quit that yapping. Get back to work.
Come on, hurry up, Dobbs. I'm hungry, too. Sit down where I can watch you.
What are you staring at? What's going on? You put something into the stew. You're trying to poison me. Who did it? You? Answer! I swear it. I'll find out. Get up. Get up, all of you. In the wagon. I'm warning you.
Damien, put the toadstool in the stew.
Inside. Get away from the door.
How did you get away?
Birch eats too much. Much obliged.
Damien! I'm not afraid to use this.
Go ahead. Dead's better than these chains.
Damien, a lot of people are trying to do away with those chains. Help prisoners earn freedom, real freedom. Come back with me and you'll have a chance for it too.
Pretty words. And your kind are good with those words, but they don't mean nothing, nothing at all.
The next shot goes through your leg.
Freedom.
Get out of the way.
You're not going to touch him again.
He tried to poison me. He's being punished.
Not while I'm here.
Get out of the way, girl.
What's going on here, Birch?
This jackal tried to poison me.
Cut him loose.
Now, Mr. Barkley.
I said cut him loose.
All right. You won't get no thanks, I warn you.
Some water.
I'll get some salve.
What are you staring at? Get to your bunks.
I need any help. I don't cut that easy, Birch.
I told you wouldn't get any thanks.
Jared, what is it?
Did you see that tattoo? He was a Buffalo soldier, Audra. 9th Cavalry, part of my own regiment. Preservation, compassion, brotherhood. That was our regiment motto. Come to the aid of a soldier any time, any place.
At any price.
gonna sit there all day? Get the horse inside.
There's a bad cut on that tendon. It ought to be cleaned out.
I thought you didn't know anything about horses.
Anybody can see Fester.
You just haven't learned your lesson, have you, Jackal? Or maybe you think the people around here are gonna protect you. But you just remember this. We're not staying here forever. Another week we'll be back in prison. And you're gonna find out that beating was just the beginning. I'm gonna get you, Jackal, you hear? Now get that horse in the barn.
Does that help?
Mud poultice is always good when nothing else is handy.
That's a good thing to know. Damien? Would you help my colt? I can't get him to eat.
And he got no ma?
Yes, but she won't nurse him. I've tried everything. Hand feeding, mashed grain. He won't touch it.
What's keeping you? Get outside.
There's nothing I can do.
Come on, move it.
That was very nice, Jamie. You played well.
Thank you, ma'am.
You?
Sounds nice, ma'am.
I don't like lemonade.
Damien?
You make it?
Mm-hmm.
You had it in a long time.
My son tells me you were a Buffalo soldier. He saw the tattoo mark on your arm.
What's he know about Buffalo soldiers?
Oh, he commanded a platoon of them during the war. Part of your same regiment.
He tell you why the Indians call us that? It's because we reminded them of buffaloes. Mean-eyed buffaloes. How'd your fancy son like leading a pack like that?
Jared said they were the finest, bravest men he has ever known.
That tattoo don't mean nothing. It was a long time ago.
Means you know a lot about horses.
Maybe. What difference does it make?
Damien, you saw Audra's foal. Now, if he doesn't take nourishment pretty soon, he's going to die. Do you think you could do anything to help him?
Why should I?
Because to a buffalo soldier, a good horse is the most important thing there is. And that foal is a good horse.
I ain't a buffalo soldier no more.
Aren't you? Then why did you pack that horse's leg?
Don't try and trick me, Lynn.
Let me see your back.
It's nothing.
Let me see your back. Those welts have broken open again. You shouldn't have worked the orchard. You're not going back until they're healed.
You bargaining? Is that it, lady? My back for her colt?
No matter what you do about that colt, you are not going back to the orchard until those welts have closed.
This is a big ranch. And there are plenty of horses on it. Why does she care so much about this one colt?
She cares because she's loved horses all her life. When she was 8, she was showing stallions. Now, I don't have to tell you, Damien. For someone like that, there's always one special horse. For Audra, it's that foal. Please help her keep him, Damien.
Come on, fella. Let's see if your mother will give you some breakfast. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Come on, come on. Easy. Come on, baby. Easy, baby. Easy, come on, come on. Just won't feed him.
Refusing Mary is dangerous. She shouldn't be in there when she's loose.
How else am I going to get her to feed him?
Build a stanchion. Then she'll have to feed him.
How?
I'll have to show you.
Mrs. Barkley, ever since I've been here, you've been ignoring my advice. Well, I'm telling you this. That lazy, no-good jackal ain't staying here loose when I'm in the orchard, and that's all that's to it.
Well, he can't build a stanchion tied to a post.
Well, then he ain't gonna build it. Not without a guard. He gets away, it means my job. Even if it was your orders.
All right. I'll stand guard. I'll keep a gun on him the entire time he's working.
You can bring him out now. Now she can't stop him. And he can eat till he busts. All he needs is showing. So let's get him started. Okay, boy. Chow time.
Easy, easy, girl, easy. Come on, easy. Easy. Come on, easy. Easy, come on, easy, easy. Easy, easy, that's good. It worked, he's eating. He's gonna be all right, Damien.
Yeah. It's gonna be all right.
Get away from the door.
Oh, that big boy's got it sweeter than you have, Birch. That yellow-haired gal beats peaches any day.
Go on, unhitch the horses.
Jared, isn't it wonderful? Damien's got him on solid food.
So I see. Get in there. What's that you've got him eating?
Chicken mash and milk.
I think there's one brother Nick hasn't even heard of. Audra, speaking of solid food, would you go tell Mother I'm home and about as starved as that little fella is? I'll be along in a couple of minutes.
All right.
That foal means a great deal to Audra, Damien. I want you to know we're grateful.
That ain't what you came to say.
No, but that's part of it. I'm going back to Sacramento in the morning. I'm going to speak to the prison authorities there. We're trying to start a parole system, Damien. If we do, I want yours to be one of the first hearings.
Just cause of him?
Not exactly. What were those words? Preservation, compassion, brotherhood. I think you still believe in them.
You're wrong. I was kicked out of the Army. Fancy young lieutenant. using Indian prisoners for target practice. Even women. And I stopped him cold. 10 years of my life I give him. And they give me a dishonorable discharge. Now you still want to try for that parole hearing?
Harder than ever, I think. Good night, Damien.
You ain't getting no parole hearing. Not if I can help it. All right, get the horses hitched. You two, you're coming with us today.
Damien? Damien, the foal!
What happened?
I don't know. He was all right last night.
I know. I saw you feed him. Toadstool, still using the same thing, ain't you?
What are you trying to say?
You're not getting away with it this time, Damien.
I didn't kill him. You know that.
Who else? You fed him. You were the last one in here.
No. You was. I don't know when, but you was. So this is how you're gonna break me, Bart. Killing this helpless little colt. This is what you meant about my parole. I'm gonna kill you, Birch.
Damien, no, that's what he wants you to do!
Get back, Curly.
What's going on?
Your friend here fed Toadstool to the colt, killed her.
That's not true.
You stay back here. You and that yellow-haired gal.
Jimmy, here's keys. Unlock these chains. And you and Damien saddle up with the horses. We're getting out of here.
They coming with us?
You bet.
There's no need for that. We'll even be here.
Be good hostages.
Yeah. They're gonna come in mighty handy. Especially this one here.
Now, you leave her be.
Now, go on, saddle up them horses. Damien, Birch is dead. And we're all convicts. The law ain't gonna care who did it.
Damien. Sooner or later, you're going to have to kill us.
I said, saddle up them horses.
Kill you, Damien.
it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm a buffalo soldier, remember? Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Not for long, Damien.
You've got nothing but trouble to report to the prison authorities.
Oh, no, we have you to tell them about.
You think they'll take stock of me?
I think they will, Damien.
Good luck.
Mrs. Barkley, you may not get your parole system started. But it's good to know that there are people like you outside who care. I'm sorry about that fall.
I know, Damien. When you're free, you can help me train another one.
All right, you get over here. Now, you answer that door, and remember, nobody has to get hurt.
Yes, sir.
Oh, evening, Mr. Barkley.
Evening, Sam. Kind of got you burning the midnight oil, haven't I? That shipment of gold come in yet?
Yes, sir, Mr. Barkley. We loaded it quite a while ago. It's already on board the train. You wait right here. I'll get the bill of lading for you.
Fine. Say, by the way, what happened to Monty?
Monty?
Yeah, he was supposed to meet me over at my office as soon as he got back from the mine.
Maybe he went out for a cup of coffee.
At this hour? Something bothering you, Sam?
No, not a thing. Everything's just fine.
Well, I'm going home. If he comes back here, tell him I want to see him first thing in the morning.
Mr. Barkley, wait, please.
Hold it!
Want a drink?
No.
Neither do I. I'll get it. I'll get it. Fred, come on in.
How is he, Nick?
Well, we don't really know yet. The doctor's up with him.
Any luck, Sheriff?
Oh, it's too dark to pick up his trail tonight. We're going to try again in the morning. We're going to have an awful lot of luck to catch him without some sort of identification. Let's hope Jared can tell us something.
Well, let's just hope he pulls through.
I'm going up there.
Nick, the doc said to wait.
Well, he's been up there more than an hour.
Well, there's not a thing you can do up there except get in the way.
I guess you're right.
Nick, Heath, he's going to be all right.
Thanks to the good doctor.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank the good Lord that bullet wasn't an inch or two over.
Can we see him now?
Well, I've given him something to sleep, Nick. Would be better if he wasn't disturbed. Rest is what he needs most.
Well.
Victoria, I'll be back tomorrow to change those bandages.
Doc, how soon will he be able to see somebody?
Oh, day, maybe two. I don't think it'll be any less than that, Sheriff. Remember, Victoria, no moving around and plenty of sleep.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Good night. Try not to worry.
Fred, did you see Sam's wife?
Yeah, she took it pretty hard.
I'll go see her tomorrow. Audra, I think we could all use some coffee.
I'll put some on.
Victoria, did Jared say anything at all about the men who shot him?
Oh, yes, he recognized them.
Oh?
The Dunnigan brothers.
Dunnigan brothers.
Mark and Davy Dunnigan.
Well, they shouldn't be too hard to find. They hang out in Sunflower.
Fred, how long would it take to get up a posse?
Sunflower's across the state line, Nick.
So?
Isn't a thing I can do.
Not a thing you can do. Fred, they killed two men right in front of your nose. They came close to killing Jared.
My authority ends at the state line. You know that, Nick. I just can't go chasing into another state. I'll give you as large a posse as you need, but they'll have to stay within the state limits.
They're not going to stick around here.
I'm sorry, boys. That's the best I can do. Now, I've got no more love for the Dunnigans than I have for Frank and Jesse James. But if they're back in Sunflower, they're out of my reach.
Well, it looks like we'll just have to bring them back here ourselves. But once they are back, they can be tried for murder, right?
They can. And be convicted, too, with Jared's testimony. But if you try bringing them back here against their will, they have every right in the world to defend themselves.
You mean they have the right to kill us?
Exactly. What you're planning to do, Heath, is illegal.
Legal, illegal. Why don't you tell some of that stuff to Sam's widow and kids, huh?
All right. All right, Nick. I gotta be getting back. Do one thing for me. Check with Marshal Moore and Sunflower before you try to do anything yourselves. All right?
All right, if it'll help. But I'll tell you one thing. We're gonna get those Dunnigans back here in a cell. You can count on that.
Not a bad looking town.
Get a load of that.
Grateful citizens. You figure they don't know where the Dunnigans get the money for those contributions?
Well, now they can't be that stupid. They must know they're outlaws. But I guess they figure a contribution's a contribution no matter where it comes from. Well, let's get the horses put up.
Howdy, gentlemen.
Howdy.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'd like you to clean up and put up the horses, will you?
Glad to. Oh. Just sign right here, please.
That covered?
Yes, sir. For tomorrow night also, if you're staying.
We might be.
Barkley.
That's right.
You the same Barkley's on that big spread near Stockton?
The same.
Heard about you.
Well, I'm Heath. This is my brother Nick. We're looking for the Dunnigan brothers. Do you know them?
Sure. Everyone in Sunflower knows them.
Well, could you tell us where we might find them?
No.
Well, could you tell us where the marshal's office is?
Corner building. Just beyond the square.
All right, take good care, man.
Sorry, gentlemen. Straight flush.
Oh, Davy, you won again.
Well, how could I lose with you standing next to me? Mark, keep your eye on this. And you, my little good luck charm, you follow me. I got something for you. That is, of course, if you gentlemen will excuse me. Willie, let's have that box. That's it. There we are. Now then.
Oh,
Look at that.
Davy, it's beautiful. Oh, it's just beautiful.
There's no beating that brother of mine. He's an expert at cards and women. A little more, John? Why not?
Davy, you can see right through it.
You can? Willie, drinks for everybody. Well,
Mr. Dunnigan.
not now, Jerry. I'm busy.
It's important. I gotta talk to you.
Later, son. Later.
Mr. Dunnigan?
Three kings. That's not good enough, John. I got three aces.
Well, that does it to me.
It's Mr. John here.
Oh, no, Mark, you don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to do that. I want to do that. Just call it a loan. You pay me back when you can.
Thank you very much, Mark. Thanks very much.
Now, Jerry, what is it?
Two men rode into town named Barkley. They wanted to know where you...
Davy? Yeah.
Barclays are in town.
They asked me about you. They wanted to know where you were. I told them I didn't know.
How many of them are there, Jerry?
Two. They asked the way to the marshal's office.
They did, huh?
Hey, Jerry, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mr. Dunnigan.
Mark? Now, what kind of business would the Barclays be doing with our marshal?
I told you I want you to listen, not talk. This town, my town, is almost entirely free from crime, and the rest of the county is almost as good. Do you know why that is?
Yes, we know why that is. Because the Dunnigans do their robbing and killing someplace else.
You saw the schoolhouse on your way into town. The Dunnigans paid for almost all of it. 3 years ago, we had a drought. Bad one. Practically every head of stock would have been wiped out if the Dunnigans hadn't bought 50 carloads of hay, had it shipped all the way down from the Sacramento Valley. You want me to go on?
No, not necessarily.
What I'm trying to tell you is this. The Dunnigan brothers are Sunflower's most popular and important citizens. And it's mighty unlikely that anyone would take kindly to a couple of strangers who accuse them of robbery or murder.
Well, now, we're not talking to just anyone. We're talking to the Marshal of Sunflower.
The Marshal of Sunflower tells you this. The crimes you mentioned took place in San Joaquin County, which is out of my jurisdiction.
Then you don't intend to give us any help at all, huh?
Couldn't if I wanted to.
Which you don't.
Gentlemen, I'm not trying to intimidate you. Just like to give you some advice. It's friendly advice, even though you may not believe that at this moment. Forget it.
I just don't see how we can do that, Marshal. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Barkley,
Yeah.
if you're still looking for the Dunigans, they're over in the saloon. They told me to tell you they'd like to buy you a drink.
Yeah?
Mr. Dunigan?
Welcome to Sunflower, gentlemen. My name's Davy Dunnigan. This is my brother Mark. Willie, set up a bottle for our guests. Have a drink, gentlemen, on me. Be with you just as soon as I finish this hand.
How's it feel living on a goldfish bowl? Just how long are we going to put up with this foolishness?
As long as this pretty whiskey holds out. Happy days.
Well, thank you, honey. Well, Mark, I think I call you. I've got it straight. Well, I'm afraid that finishes me. Well, gentlemen, y'all got business here in Sunflower, or are you just passing through?
Matter of fact, we're here on business. We might as well get to it. Seems that last Friday night, two men decided to rob the Stockton Depot of 10,000 gold. Killed two men doing. Station agent and one of our hands. Also tried to kill our brother, but didn't. Our brother recognized him as the Dunnigans.
Why, I've never been so absolutely flabbergasted in my whole life.
Oh?
Mr. Barkley, I'm sorry to hear about your trouble. But let me tell you something. Me and my brother Mark, why, we never set foot in Stockton in our whole lives. Ain't that right, Mark?
That's right.
Why, you two men made this whole long trip for nothing. Why don't you have another drink on the house before you start back?
Well, now, we weren't figuring starting back just yet.
Oh, no?
All we want you to do is prove where you were.
Well, we don't have to prove anything. In this country, you're innocent until you're proved guilty.
Exactly. So you two shouldn't mind going back and facing the man that says he saw you.
You know, the trouble with you Barclays is you're just like all the rest. You're always willing to believe the worst about folks who've got what is it they say? A different political persuasion from yours. Now, let me tell you something about the Dunnigans that maybe you don't know. There used to be quite a few more of us. We all fought on the side of the Confederacy. We were all raiders, every one of us, and now there's just me and Mark is left. And we were mighty poor by the time the war was finished. Of course, all of us on the wrong side were poor. But for some reason or other, most Yankees seem to end up pretty well off.
We're getting a little off the subject. Nobody's talking about the war.
Well, I'm talking about the war. Here in Sunflower, we ain't forgotten it. And the rich folks in San Francisco and Sacramento, Washington, and Stockton, they ain't forgotten it either. Me and my brother Mark, why, we ain't the kind to go around killing people, except in line of duty when we had to. But I'll tell you this. We ain't riding to Stockton or any other unfriendly place to have a lot of unfriendly people accuse us of murder. We're innocent, but we ain't stupid, I'll tell you that. Now, you still got business in this town, gentlemen?
We might have.
All right, you have till tonight to do it.
We figured it'd take a little longer than that. And what do you think you're gonna do about it?
Well, all you have to do to find out is stay here.
Yeah, just try it.
Well, the odds can't get much better than they are now, can they? So you, threatening, you better make that threat good right here and right now in front of these witnesses.
Now, let me tell you people something. I'm the only doctor in town, and I'm out of practice extracting bullets. Now, what's the matter with you two? Do you have any idea how many innocent people can get shot up, including you? And you kindly use the brains the good Lord gave you and go home. How can you possibly believe that you'd be allowed to harm this town's two most important citizens? Look around you. Do you see any friendly faces?
Whoa, I think the doc is right. I mean, I reckon we have been a mite less than hospitable, wouldn't you say? But I tell you what, now you Barclays, you just make yourselves to home. Stay just as long as you want. My brother here, he's just a little put out. I mean, after all, you come in here, accused him of a crime. He's sensitive. I apologize for him. But I want to say right here and now that you two gentlemen got plenty of good old-fashioned guts. Have another drink. Oh, if you're still around tonight, why, come on over here. We're going to have a party. Sort of a double celebration. Today's my birthday. And me and my brother Mark also celebrating a successful business deal we just made. We're going to have lots of fun. Going to be lots to eat, lots to drink, plenty of pretty girls. Y'all come, yeah? Come on, everybody. Shake out, boys. Here we go.
How's the hotel? Let's go.
I wish that punk Donegan had pushed me that much further.
Now, simmer down, Nick. That's exactly what they wanted you to do.
Must be some way to get them Donegans back to Stockton.
It's gonna be tough. They got the whole town behind them. You saw that.
Yeah, but why? They gotta know they're outlaws.
They know. They've been bought. It's that simple.
A killer isn't a killer anymore as long as he can build a nice new school.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little tired. Think I'll take a little nap.
All right, get out, boy.
You think you know the Donegans? Well, you don't. You're in a family from miles around that don't owe them a lot.
You practicing to be a murderer like they are?
They ain't murderers.
The Donegan send you?
No, I came alone. Besides, I wasn't gonna kill you. Just wanted to scare you out.
So we wouldn't hurt your friends.
They're everybody's friends. You'd backshoot them just as soon as look at them. You rich ranchers are all like that.
You listen to me, boy. I'm gonna tell you something. We're exactly the same as anybody else. Especially when outlaws try to kill our friends.
You're a liar. They never shot anyone. They're good people. They take from those that got too much and give to folks that got too little.
He believes every word of that, Nick. No sense taking him to the marshal.
Well, we better get him to the doctor. He's got quite a lump there. Come on, boy.
I don't need no doctor.
You don't need a doctor. At least not the kind I am. I've never yet been able to cure anybody of outright stupidity. You don't even need a bandage. Now just keep your head out of the dirt and your nose out of other people's business. Notice you two are still here. Is something bothering you?
Few things. For example, number one, made you think that boy was doing something he shouldn't have been doing?
Well, I've been around here a while. He didn't try to use that old gun on you, did he?
He had it. He didn't get a chance to use it.
Well, it was decent of you not to hurt him any more than you did.
That boy's suffering the worst case of hero worship I've ever seen. He thinks the Dunnigans are the greatest things since Robin Hood.
You realize he's not alone.
You too, Doc?
I know what they've done for the people of this county.
You didn't answer my question, Doc. Are you a Dunnigan worshiper, too?
No. I owe him quite a bit. As does everyone else around here. In that room, you'll find the finest medical equipment anywhere. The money for it didn't come from my patients.
No. It came from people like us.
I've helped a lot of folks with it. Saved quite a few lives, I'd say. As for the Dunnigans, oh, I know what they are. They're outlaws. They may be guilty of many things, including those that you accuse them of.
But you just don't care. You don't care. Just so long as you get everything you need as a doctor, you don't care.
I care. I try not to think about it too much, that's all. This is a town of decent people, whether you believe it or not. At least I believe them to be decent.
Well, I don't believe it, Doc. Any town that would protect two killers can't be anything but rotten clear through.
You're wrong about that. I've known most of them many years. Brought a great many into this world. I have considerable affection for them. So let me tell you once again, forget your mission of vengeance and leave. You've lost 2 men, you say, and I'm sorry. But many more men will be lost if you start something here which you know you will never be able to finish.
Now, what you're saying is either we leave, or one of them nice, decent citizens of yours just might kill us.
That's exactly what I mean. They're the same as people have always been. If you try to destroy their gods, they'll annihilate you. There's not a thing in this world that can stop them.
Got any ideas?
Where's the saloon? Could buy you a drink.
Well, that's not a very good idea.
You got a better one?
Well, we could go over to the bank and visit our stolen gold. 10 to 1 it's in that vault. You know, I'm beginning to think the only way to handle this whole thing is to walk in that saloon there, gun in hand, and take them, kidnap them.
Yeah, that makes real good sense.
No, that's the only way I can figure to get them out of town.
Now, Nick, there's got to be another way. What would you say would be the best reason to get him out of town?
Something to steal. A stagecoach full of gold, a train, cash.
In our pockets?
Yeah. Lots of it. Come on.
Did you get the quinine?
Yes. The doctor said to give it to him every 4 hours. Here's a telegram from the boys. How's Jared?
Oh, much better, much better. Oh, listen to this. Need 5,000 cash immediately to purchase prize breathing stock. Please telegraph money, Sunflower Bank.
Breeding stock? I heard Nick tell Jared we didn't need any breeding stock now.
Even if we do, they wouldn't have to pay cash for it. But the telegram says, need 5,000 immediately to purchase prize breeding. Maybe it's for something else.
Did they say anything about the Dunnigan brothers?
No. That just may be for something else.
Well, there they are. Our good friends from Stockton. Hey, you're mighty early for the party, boys. They're still decorating inside.
Well, we didn't exactly come for that. We're on our way out of town.
Oh, really? Well, I hope those few hot words we had before aren't the cause for your departure.
No, forget that. We got a big spread. Got to get to running it.
Right now, we're mighty short on breeding stock. Here, there's some fine horses in a town called Spinner. That's not far from here, is it?
Yeah, it's about 50 miles. You take the North Fork just outside of town. Yeah, they got some mighty fine horses up in Spinner. A bit on the expensive side, though.
Oh, we can handle it.
Oh, good. I just thought I'd warn you.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. Look, you stood us to drinks before. We'd like to return the favor.
Oh, no. You don't buy drinks, not as long as you're in this town. Drinks on me. Come on in. Folks have been working for hours. I asked them not to, but they wanted to do it for old Davy.
Hi, Davy. How does it look?
Why, it looks beautiful. Just lovely. Sit down, gentlemen. Olga, honey, would you get us a bottle and some glasses, please? Mark, come on down from there. Come on over here. Guess what? Our good friends from Stockton ain't going to be able to stay for the party tonight. They're going to ride on up to Spinner to get some good breeding stock.
Well, it's a shame. Well, can't you stay over till tomorrow? I got Olga working on getting a couple of nice girls for you. Don't I, honey?
Sure.
Thanks just the same. We thought we'd travel a little while tonight. Get an early start in the morning. Best the heat of the day that way.
Well, that makes sense. Well, one for the road, as they say.
Cheers. You know, my brother and I guess we kind of made a little mistake in judgment.
Oh, no harm done.
I don't know what my brother means is, well, we weren't aware of the fact you had so many good friends in this town. Nice, decent, respectable people.
Well, with so many friends, we can't be all bad now, can we? Well, I'm glad you came to that conclusion. Oh, we might do a thing now and again that society frowns on, but killing? Not the Dunnigans. Except maybe in self-defense, you understand.
Yeah. Well, I guess we better be going, Nick. Thanks for the drink, gentlemen.
Pleasure.
Before we go, I'd like to give you boys a little word of advice. Stay away from Stockton, huh?
Well, all right, if you say so.
Let's go, Nick.
I hear it's a nice place, though.
close to midnight. Not a sign of them. He said $5,000 wasn't enough bait.
Either that or the Dunnigans are smarter than we figured.
Oh, come on. We better answer the back door.
Anytime you're ready.
Well, as well forget about it. They're not coming.
Still got time to get back before that party breaks up.
What are you talking about?
You know that lousy idea you had this afternoon about kidnapping him?
Doesn't sound too much like a lousy idea now, does it?
Like that's all we got left.
Let's have at it.
Can't be too many left inside.
Happy birthday, Davy! Thank you, thank you. Where is everybody? Ooh, I am hungry. I sure am hungry. Olga, isn't anybody hungry besides me?
Oh, the fire's out in the kitchen stove, Davy.
Well, now you just light that fire right up again, Olga, honey.
How about some nice, juicy steak and onions?
Oh, that'd be just great. And then maybe we can eat up in your room privately, huh?
If you want to.
That's a nice girl.
I'm going home. If I know this party was going to break up so early, I'd have gone out and got some money from some friends. $5,000 worth.
Yeah? And you would have walked into a nice fat trap, too. You just see if you could make it to your horse without falling all over yourself.
All right, kid.
I'll go with you, Mr. Dunnigan.
I don't need nobody going with me.
Mr. Dunnigan? Mr. Dunnigan? You sure you're all right? I mean, I can at least help you saddle up your horse.
I told you I don't need nobody going along with me.
Hey, Mr. Dunnigan. I just don't want you to fall off and get hurt, maybe.
What's the matter there, boy?
It's your brother, Mr. Donegan. Can't hardly stand up.
Oh, you'd be surprised how much old Mark can hold. He'd be all right, son. I told you he'd be all right.
Just the same, I'm gonna see he gets home okay.
Well, suit yourself.
Well, that's half the battle. Come on.
The other half I'm really going to enjoy.
Keggy?
Oh, wonderful, honey. Lead the way. There we go.
Mr. Donegan! They're back.
Easy now, boy. Who's back?
The Barclays. I just seen them sneaking around the livery. They must have jumped your brother inside.
You sure it was them?
I saw him, Mr. Donegan, honest. They're watching out front, waiting for you.
Yeah. Well, we go all the way around. We get to the barn from the alley.
Come on, Donegan. Come out of there. Running out of patience.
And time. It'll be sunup soon. Would you settle for one, Donegan?
Oh, no. We're gonna bring them both back. I'm going in there and drag him out right now. You think he's still in there?
Maybe. Maybe he left before we ever got here. There's only one way to find out. His brother. Be right back.
Hurry back. I feel my hay fever coming on.
All right, Mark? Yeah. Jerry, shut that door. Now listen, Mark. They gotta come back here after you. And as soon as they step inside, we'll cut them in half.
Well?
Something's going on in the barn. The door was just being closed as I got there.
Donegan must have got loose.
No, he couldn't have. Somebody must be in there with him.
Well, we just best draw him out. Come on.
Nick, you start yelling, you'll draw this whole town out.
That's a chance we'll have to take. Why don't you get over there and cover me?
Donegan, open the door, throw your gun out, and come out with your hands raised high. You got 30 seconds left. Or we'll set fire to the place and smoke you out.
Nick.
The time's almost up.
Hey, boy, just be quiet, boy. Now listen, Mark. I'll go out there first and draw their fire. When you see them, you try to get in with your first couple of shots. If you don't, just hit the ground and stay there. By that time, there'll be enough people out there that chew them to pieces. For killing the kid, you understand? All right, now go on. Get over there and kick that door open.
Let the boy go, Donegan! Let him go!
up! Here's my gun! Don't shoot no more!
All right, get up. Okay, come on, up.
Hold it! What's happened here?
Why, the Barclays gunned the boy down, Marshal. I think they killed him.
That's a lie. Give me your gun.
Oh, now, Marshal.
I said give me your gun. Yours, too. Somebody get Doc Landrum. Somebody get me a stretcher.
Marshal, they came back to get us, and that poor Jerry got in the way, and they shot him in the back.
You're a liar. Marshal, if you'll check those guns, you'll find one shot fired. It's in his shoulder.
Jerry, now take it easy. Take it easy. Lie back.
Dunnigan?
Yes, son.
Why'd you do it, Mr. Dunnigan? I've always been your friend. I helped you. Why'd you shoot me in the back? Why?
Well, the boy's hurt. He don't know what he's saying. Why, I saw him do it with my own two eyes.
No. Dunnigan did it. I wanted all of you to think it was the Barclays. But he's the one who shot me. In the back. Mr. Dunnigan. My friend.
One shot, that's all.
Well, Marshal, you know them two came here to get us, and that's all.
They didn't care how they did it. They even shot a kid. Now, you know we wouldn't do that. We looked after Jerry for years.
This gun's empty.
Well, I had to defend myself.
Yeah. Is the boy gonna make it, Doc?
I don't know yet.
If the boy dies, you'll stand trial for murder right here in Sunflower. Jerry lives, I'll turn the Dunnigans over to you and I'll ride with you to Stockton.
Right.
All right, you two, let's go.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Listen, what's the matter with you people? What's the matter with you? You all gonna stand here and let this happen to the Dunnigans? You owe us. You all owe us. Ain't a man standing here that don't owe us. Sam Wyndham, listen, come here. Come here. Come here, stay here. Listen to me. Listen, who gave you the money for your wife's operations? Two of them, huh? If you wouldn't have made it through last winter, you and your wife and your 5 kids, if it hadn't been for the money that me and my brother Mark gave to you. And how about the church, and the schoolhouse, and when we had that drought? Where are you people going? You come back here, I'm talking to you. You come back here, I'm talking to you. You hear me? Come on. I'm talking to you, come back here.
Nick, would you mind holding that down to a shout?
Well, I just wanted to know whether you got to the post office today or not.
No, I didn't, but Jared did.
Oh. Jared!
Oh, someday you're going to shatter all the windows, to say nothing of my eardrums.
I just wanted to know whether I got a letter from Marshal Moore's Sunflower. Oh. Hey, Heath. It's from Marshal Moore. Seems Jerry Fry's gonna be all right.
Well, he wasn't such a bad kid, just had a bad case of hero worship on the wrong hero.
Oh, by the way, did you say Jared went to the post office? Well, is that so unusual?
What are you doing out of bed? You're walking.
I might even manage a small waltz with the right partner.
Sorry, my dance program's all filled up.
Well, now he looks almost as good as new, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Well, that being the case, I have a few legal chores for you, Jared. Number one, I just purchased 50 acres of land from San Woodfield. I'm going to stock it with Herefords. And I want you to sue Holt County.
Holt County?
They gave us 50 acres of land free on the condition that we would put our winery there. Well, the land turned out not as free as we thought. It seems that the taxes are twice as high as the original price of the land. And where are you going?
Back to bed.
But I...
Doctor said to take it easy for a little while. I think I'll just heed his advice.
I just...
Are you sure the necklace is in the Monteja house?
Si.
How many men will be needed?
6, 7.
Now, who will lead the raid?
I will.
No. I will.
You?
Why do you smile, Diego?
Because you are a girl.
And this amuses you?
It does when you talk of leading a raid as important as this. It is a job for a man.
Are you forgetting Santa Lucia?
No.
Or Carboca? Or the ambush of the Federales at Rio Blanco? Did I not ride as hard and fight as well as any man who was there?
But you did not lead. If you came face to face with Monteja, what would you do?
What would I do? What would you do, Diego? Suppose I am Monteja, and I am prepared to guard the Carlota necklace with my life. What would you do?
What could I do with a gun pointed at me?
Drop the gun. Drop it. You. Who will lead the raid?
You will lead the raid. You will lead.
You have a walking arsenal for a sister. That is true.
And don't you ever forget it, Mateo mío. A toast to the revolution.
A la revolución.
I propose a toast to Miranda.
Diego, wait! Julio brings news from the Rancho Monteja. Don Ramon has gone to California and he has taken the Carlota necklace with him.
Where in California?
To the Rancho Gringo friends, the hacendados named Barkley.
We will go after him.
Yes, she's right. We can buy guns with that necklace and more important, food for the people in the areas we control. If we don't feed them, we'll lose their support. I'll go with you.
Thank you, Mateo. Hermano mío,
I will go. We should have 3 more men.
you pick them, Mateo. We ride tonight.
I have been entertained by many hostesses, Senora, but none more gracious than you.
Compliments like that, Don Ramon, will only get you an invitation to stay longer.
Ah, how I wish I could. It has been a long time since I spent a more enjoyable 4 days. But I must travel on to San Francisco.
Well, you could spend some time with us on your way back from San Francisco.
Gracias. Unfortunately, I must return without unnecessary delay. The situation in Sonora being what it is.
Just what is that situation?
Chaotic. Revolution is rampant. The Basadas rebels gain control of more villages every day. The government seems powerless to stop them.
What about the report that Emilio Basadas was killed?
It is true. He was killed at Cerro Cibuta a year ago. But his followers carry on.
Yes, Silas. Is this what you wanted, sir?
Ah, yes. Gracias. And now I have a favor to ask of you, my friends.
Oh, what a lovely bar.
Ah, but wait, senor.
Oh, that's beautiful. Heath, come here.
Good evening, Don Ramon.
Good evening, Heath.
Boy, howdy, that must be worth a fortune.
$250,000. It has been in the Monteja family for 3 generations. I had to bring it with me because I heard rumors that the rebels were planning to attack my hacienda and steal it. But I am reluctant to carry such a fortune with me any farther than I have. Which brings me to the favor I would ask. I wish to leave the necklace here with you for safekeeping while I'm in San Francisco. But you have a safe?
Yes, we do.
Then I'm sure it will be perfectly secure.
All right, Don Ramon, we'll keep it for you.
Gracias, senora. Muchas gracias. And now, if you will excuse me, I shall retire. I must be on my way very early in the morning. Buenas noches, amigos. Senora. What do you want?
I am Miranda Basadas.
Basadas?
And this is my brother.
And you know what we want. Where's the necklace?
He doesn't have it.
Bring him inside.
Mateo, don't waste your time on that imperialist pig. He left the necklace with his gringo friends. Let's raid the rancho and get it.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Miranda, don't be so foolish. Raiding the Barclay Ranch and getting the necklace is one thing. Getting back to the border with it is another. Now, our only chance of making it is to get the necklace without a fight.
And how do we do that?
Our friend is going to help us.
I will not do anything to help you.
I think you will.
Buenos dias, senor.
Hello.
I am looking for the Rancho Barclay.
Well, now, that is the best news I've heard in a long time. This is it. I'm Nick Barclay.
Oh, of course. I recognize you now by my uncle's description.
Your uncle?
Oh, forgive me. I am Miranda Monteja, Ramon Monteja's niece.
Well, now, what do you know about that? Your uncle was here just a couple of days ago.
Yes, I know. I just saw him in San Francisco.
Oh.
I have been there for several weeks visiting friends.
What are you doing in Stockton?
He sent me. He's not feeling well.
Oh,
Oh, nothing serious. He just did not feel up to traveling.
Uh-huh.
He sent me to get the briefcase he left with you.
Oh, well,
He gave me this note authorizing you to give it to me.
All right. Let's go on inside and meet the rest of the family, huh?
Thank you. I cannot stay too long. I have to catch the evening train back to San Francisco.
Oh, well, that's the worst news I've heard in a long time. Well. Oh, right. Watch yourself now. There you are. Oh. Right this way. Somewhere here, there's a letter we got from Monteja last... There it is. What do you think?
That's Monteja's handwriting all the way around.
I knew that girl was too beautiful to be a thief.
I'm sorry you won't be meeting my daughter, Audra. She's visiting friends out of town.
Well, here we are.
Where is the necklace?
Get it for you first thing Monday morning.
I don't understand.
Well, we thought a necklace worth $250,000 deserved better than a wall safe, so we put it in the vault in the Stockton Bank.
And this being Saturday afternoon,
What does that have to do with it?
locked up tight until Monday morning.
Well, there must be something you can do.
Oh, I'm afraid not.
Looks like you're gonna have to stay here.
Oh, I cannot do that. You see, I'm supposed to be on the evening train for San Francisco. Uncle Ramon is waiting for me.
Well, we'll send him a telegram explaining the situation.
I cannot do that. You see, I came only with the clothes I am wearing.
Oh, Audra's got lots of dresses you can wear.
No, I cannot impose. I will go to the hotel.
Hotel? That's ridiculous. You can stay up in Audra's room.
Well, Nick is right. We wouldn't think of letting you go to a hotel. We'll, yes, I'll show you to your
No,
room.
no, don't you bother. I know how much you enjoy having your tea. I'll take Miss Monteja upstairs. I'll have Silas fix you a nice hot bath, and you can rest a little bit before dinner. The other way. There. Ha-ha. Ah, hold it. Hold it. Let's take a look at that. I think that's good enough. Huh? After all, she is the niece of Don Roman, you know.
Mm-hmm. A very beautiful niece.
Yeah.
What is that I smell?
What? Oh, that. You think it's too much?
No, not if you stay upwind.
Well, I think I better go up and see if she's ready. Right. Oh, buenas noches.
Buenas tardes.
Oh, here.
Buenas tardes.
Oh, won't you sit down?
Senorita, would you do us the honor of saying grace? Bendecir la mesa, dar gracias. Nick?
Thank you, O Lord, for the bounty you place before us. Amen.
Senorita. Good morning. Nick and I thought you might like us to take you to church.
Church? No.
Very well.
Senora, I would like to go for a ride this morning.
Of course. You'll find some of Order's riding things in that closet. I'll have a horse saddled for you.
Gracias.
Come with us? Oh?
I feel as though I almost insulted her by asking. You know where she slept last night? On the floor.
Oh, Mother, you must be wrong. Well, maybe she hurt her back or something. You know, it's more comfortable to sleep on the floor when you hurt you.
Nick, she doesn't behave like the niece of an aristocrat. You saw her at the dinner table.
She, may be a little more different than we expected, but well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Come on, let's go. We're going to be late.
Mateo.
Did you get the necklace?
No.
What happened?
The Barclays put it in a vault in a bank in Stockton. They cannot get it for me until tomorrow morning.
But they believe you're Montea's niece. Good.
Good? What is good about it? I've got to go back and be polite to those wealthy gringo swine. Ugh. It turned my stomach.
It'll never.
Silas, would you put the buggy away, please?
Yes, Mrs. Barkley.
Silas, has Miss Montea returned from her ride yet?
Not yet, Mr. Nick.
She's been gone almost 3 hours.
Well, she'll be all right.
Well, I better change and have a look myself.
Do you know where she went?
She was heading east. I watched.
I might have known.
I better not go any farther.
A beautiful country you are.
It's not my country anymore.
What a true friend to humanity you are. To give up your own land to fight for people who are not your own. That makes you very special.
Senorita, this is a pleasant surprise.
I thought you went to church.
No, I got home about an hour ago.
Oh.
Good thing we met up, though. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing wrong. Just that, well, I got to thinking about you going to San Francisco all by yourself with that necklace. Well, if something should go wrong.
Oh, well, nothing will go wrong.
No, you can't tell. We've had a lot of train robberies lately, and, well, I think it's best that I go with you.
Go with me?
Yeah, we can stop at the bank, pick up the necklace, and still have time to catch the 9:10.
No.
Why?
Well, I do appreciate the offer, senor, but, well, I don't want to inconvenience you.
Oh, no, there's no inconvenience at all. I'm due for a vacation. I'll tell you what. We can have dinner together in San Francisco. I know a little place up on Russian Hill.
Well, I cannot do that.
Why?
Well, I just can't.
Are you spoken for?
Spoken for?
Yeah, engaged.
You mean betrothed?
Yeah.
Yes, I am betrothed.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Who's the lucky fella?
Oh, he's, just a young man in Mexico City.
Mexico City, huh? Well, now that is strange. For a minute, I thought it was that gringo I saw you kissing a few minutes ago. Now, why don't we stop play acting, huh? You're no more Montea's niece than I am. Who are you?
Yeah, come on, get.
Miranda. Miranda.
Could have a mild concussion, but I don't believe it's anything more serious than that. I'll look in on her again in the morning.
Thank you, Doctor.
Night, Doc.
Would you lock up, please, Nick?
Yeah, right.
you think you're going? Uh-oh.
Stay away from me.
Well, now, that was real cute.
Get over there.
Pick up where we left off this afternoon. Who are you?
I don't have to answer any questions. I have done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong? You just tried to shoot me, stab me, and strangle me. If you don't think that's something wrong, perhaps I should bring up the fact that you're a thief.
I am not a thief.
No? What would you call a person that tries to steal a necklace worth $250,000?
A revolutionary.
A what?
I am an anarchista.
An anarchist.
See, I am Miranda Basadas, and my father was Emilio Basadas. Perhaps you have heard of him.
Yes, I have heard of him.
And let me tell you this, gringo. The thief in your house was not I, it was Ramon Monteja.
Is that a fact?
Yes. And the necklace he gave you to keep for him was not his. It belongs to the people.
What people?
The peons of Sonora. It was bought and paid for by the poor. And they were forced to contribute to show their love for the wife of Maximilian when he ruled Mexico. Here. It is called Carlotta necklace.
Well, now, if that's true, what's Monteja doing with it?
He was an agent for Maximilian and Carlotta. That was his reward for betraying his country. Senora, on behalf of the people of Sonora, I demand that you surrender the Carlotta necklace to me.
It's your breakfast, miss.
It's your breakfast, miss. What is the matter with you?
Beg pardon?
I thought there was no more slavery in this country.
There isn't, miss.
If you are a free man, why do you work as a servant for these gringos hacendados?
It's my job.
Oh, no, my friend, no. I will tell you why. It is because you are still a slave, just as the poor everywhere in the world are slaves of the rich. Animals to be starved and worked and beaten.
I guess I just hadn't thought of it that way.
But this time you did. If you want to be ready for the day when the poor rise up and throw up their shackles.
Viva Miranda!
You gringo, go ahead and scoff. But your day of reckoning will come.
Well,
excuse me, miss.
All right.
And now, senor.
Yes?
I demand to be allowed to leave this house today.
Dr. Morale said you'll stay, and when Dr. Morale says you may leave, you may go.
I do not understand you.
No.
You will not have me arrested and you will not let me leave.
That's right.
In Mexico, I would have been put in front of a wall and executed.
Oh.
What kind of hacendado are you?
Is that what you want, to be executed?
I want to leave.
Down. Be quiet.
I want to leave.
No!
could not have kissed me if I had not let you.
Why did you? I'll tell Mother you're leaving.
There was a feeling of autumn in the air today, didn't you think so?
Won't Senor Nick be here for dinner?
Oh, no, he had to go to Stockton. He won't be home till late, I'm afraid.
Oh. Senora.
Hmm?
You have not asked me why I did not leave today, as Senor Nick told you I would.
No.
Why not? I come into your house as an imposter and to steal, and yet you treat me as though I have done nothing wrong.
Well, I don't think you have. Not yet.
I have never known haciendados like you.
Well, maybe that's because you never really looked for them.
Expect you to still be here.
I wanted to talk to you before I left.
What about?
The Carlotta necklace.
All right. Well?
Senor, you have never been poor. And you have never been hungry. I don't mean for an hour or a day. I mean for weeks and months.
No, I haven't.
I have been. What do you think made my father a revolutionary? And why do you think I rode with him?
I don't know.
For years he worked without reward and he lived without hope. He watched my mother slowly die because she gave what little food they had left to their children. To me and to my sisters and brothers. And still we were hungry.
Pardon me, but what has this got to do with the necklace?
There is starvation in the area the revolutionaries control in Sonora. We need money to buy grain and cattle. Food to stop children from crying and to prevent the death of many people. The Carlotta necklace is our only hope of getting the money. Oh, Senor, I have never begged for anything in my life. But I do now. I beg you to give me the Carlotta necklace, please.
No, Miranda. Miranda, it doesn't belong to me.
But it does not belong to Ramon Monteja either.
That's not for me to decide.
Senor, please.
Miranda. Miranda. If it were mine to give, you would have it.
I believe you.
Where are you going?
Home to Sonora?
Do you want to go?
I have no choice.
Yes, you do.
No.
I've been worried about you. What's wrong?
I could not get the necklace. The Barclays found out who I am.
How did you get away?
I did not have to get away.
You mean they just let you go?
Yes. Mateo, we have to forget about the necklace.
Forget it.
We have no choice.
Oh, we still have Montea.
No. We're going to let him go.
What's happened to you, Miranda?
Nothing has happened to me.
Well, I've never seen you give up so easily before.
Well, I know when we are beaten.
Well, then it is the first time.
All right, then it is the first time. Get Don Montea.
No. Stay where you are. I don't understand you. Are you forgetting all the hungry people we have in our hands back in Sonora? Are you forgetting that if we don't feed them, we'll have lost everything? That we're through?
I'm through now, Mateo.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means that I am not going back to Sonora.
Miranda!
I can't, Lázaro.
Oh, why? Why? You leave her alone! Now answer me. Why aren't you going back?
Because Nick Barkley wants me to stay.
So that's it. He's in love with you. And you're in love with him. I'm sorry I lost my temper. Forgive me. And you, my friend, my apologies. I'm truly sorry. Miranda, you're making a mistake. Giving up everything you fought for so long.
But I have fought for my people, and they will go on fighting.
Oh, but without the Carlotta necklace, without money to buy food and guns, they will lose. Oh, Miranda, think. With that necklace, victory is assured. We can rule all of Sonora.
We, Mateo?
Yes, us, you and I, all of us in this room.
And who is to decide that?
We are. We've done the fighting. We deserve the reward.
Reward?
What would you do? Hand over Sonora to a mob of peasants?
No, I would let the people rule themselves.
Oh, Miranda. Open up your eyes. Look around. See what the world really is. Do you know what would happen? The haciendados, within a week, would get their ranchos back without it costing them 1 centavo.
And, how much would we charge them, Mateo?
We could get millions out of them.
Have you bought and sold revolutions before, or is this the first time? What is the matter with you? Don't you hear what he is saying?
Remember, Miranda? You asked me to pick those who would ride with us. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, you don't disappoint me. You sicken me. And you make me despise myself for thinking I could ever love you. I really thought you were different. A man who fought with another people in another country because he believed in their fight. You are nothing more than a mercenary.
Get Get here.
What? Me?
And you're going to run an errand for me.
Where are you going, Nick?
Oh, I thought I'd go look for Miranda.
Well, that might be a long ride.
You think she's gone back to Mexico?
She came for the necklace. She didn't get it. She left. Now, what do you think?
I think we should have given her the necklace in the first place.
Oh, Nick.
She deserves it as much as Montea, maybe more. At least she's going to use it to feed some of the people that paid for it, which is more than I can say for Montea, keeping it in the safe. Yeah?
Senor Nick Barkley?
That's right.
I am Lázaro Basadas, Miranda's brother.
Oh, come on in, come on in. It's my mother.
Senora?
What can I do for you?
I am one of 5 men who came from Sonora with Miranda. The others are a gringo named Mateo Hollis and 3 other hombres that work with him.
What are you talking about?
Please, senor, let me explain. We have been holding Don Ramon Monteja in a shack about 10 kilometers from here.
Why?
Because of the Carlota necklace. This morning, Miranda came to us and told us to forget the necklace and to release Don Monteja. She also told us that you asked her not to return to Mexico.
Where is Miranda now?
Mateo is holding her hostage with Monteja. He would not do what Miranda asked. He sent me to tell you that if you do not deliver the necklace to him, Miranda and Monteja will be killed.
Where is the shack?
In a box canyon to the east.
That must be the old Roberts cabin. What are you going to do?
I'll have to get the marshal and some men and get Miranda and Montea out of there.
No, senor. There is only one narrow entrance to the canyon. Mateo could kill Miranda before you got near the shack.
He's right, Nick. That could be very dangerous.
Well, the next best thing to do is to get the necklace to this fella Hollis. Montea shouldn't complain too much. We're saving his life. Now, you tell this fella Hollis that I'll go into Stockton and get the necklace from the bank, and I'll meet him at the shack at 3 o'clock.
Gracias, senora. Gracias, senora.
Oh, senor. Think he's gone. Go on.
Come in.
Nick, I'm sorry.
It's all right. So you're Hollis. Where's Montea?
In there.
Bring him out here.
Get Montea. The necklace.
Sorry about this, Ramon.
I suppose there was nothing else you could do, Nick.
Well, come on, let's go.
Just a minute, Barkley. You don't know me, so I'll forgive you for thinking I'm a fool. But you could have men waiting outside the canyon.
I could have.
So you understand my problem. I have to get back to Mexico for this to do me any good.
Yes, you would have to do that.
So you're coming with me.
Mateo, don't.
You're my ticket to the border.
It's all right.
Get out, the rest of you. How many men have you got out there, Barkley?
Marshal and 3 deputies.
Is the marshal a friend of yours? I hope so, for your sake. Because if they try to take us, you're dead. Put this in my saddlebag and get our gear together. We're leaving.
Looks like Nick called it.
I wouldn't do that, amigo! Grab it! Drop those guns! Kill him! Los pistoles! Deja!
Nick, are you all right?
Yeah.
What happened, Miranda? You were holding Montoya. You could have used him to get the necklace back. Why didn't you?
I don't know. I just couldn't. It's strange. All of my life I've been taught to hate the haciendados. I never thought one could teach me anything.
Well, I think maybe we're even. Never thought I could learn anything from a revolutionary.
Revolucionario.
Rebel.
I do not know how to thank you, amigo. Is something wrong?
You're sure this is yours, Montoya?
But of course it is mine.
Not according to Miranda. She says it was bought by the people of Sonora and presented to the Empress Carlotta.
Certainly you do not believe her.
Yes, I do.
A rebel? A revolutionary? An anarchist?
Yes.
You mean you are going to turn it over to her?
No, I'm going to turn it over to the marshal here. And he's going to give it to the Mexican consul.
But it is mine.
That, I'm afraid, is your private little battle with the Mexican government.
I'll need a statement from you, Mr. Montoya. Come with me, please. I'll see you in town, Nick.
Let's go back to the house, shall we? What's the matter, Miranda?
I must go home.
Why? Why?
I have been thinking. I denounced Mateo for deceiving my people. But is that any worse than deserting them?
Well,
That is exactly what I would be doing if I stayed here. And the guilt that I would feel would be a wall between us.
Well, you don't have to go home right away. You could wait around a day or two.
No. No, I know if I do not go now, I will not go at all.